Scan for EVA repair sequence complete. Vital signs stable.
So we're probably gonna fly out that way. Just to see and check out what's going on. There's also a audio area way off in the distance. We gotta catch what's going on. It doesn't feel like I've gotten 16 of 25 of these SSDs, but we're making progress on that. Alright. We're gonna follow the trail of debris, which is just kind of very nicely arced itself around, leading itself over to the satellite. I'm just gonna keep on calling these satellites. They are, right? GaLm is using the wrong terminology there. It's not a satellite, it's actually a spinny sound device.
You are receiving a global information network update. New satellite images confirm North Star 4 has suffered a catastrophic event and is no longer intact.
Really?
All credible sources are reporting that Sebastian Olivier and crew have perished. Olivier was said to have been studying the effects of age and prolonged radiation exposure past known human limits in space. For instant updates, stay connected to Global Information Network stream.
That was Sebastian's job. Be old in space. Well, he can definitely excel at that. But, you know, there's more to it. But so the effects of age in space. Well, yeah, I guess when you're 70, that's your job. Have I been to that audio station? I probably will be soon. But I'm gonna go through this place first. So I can get some oxygen back at least. Also, I need to follow my compasses. I like how the scan thing keeps on flashing. Like, why are you telling me this? Are you just trying to remind me, hey, don't forget to scan sometimes to see where things are? You know, it's actually interesting that the scan HUD, I feel like it's a little bit limited. Like, we see 3 icons, or maybe 4 icons for the entirety of the space station. No, 5. Okay, we have the lock, we have the magnifying glass, we have the plant oxygen, we have the sounds, and then we have the main core HON device systems. And I feel like a couple more icons would be more realistic in the way of going, ah, okay, that's what it is, because it needs to be informative. It needs to be able to tell me exactly what I'm looking at, rather than just plant oxygen. Good. HON 4 system, also good.
Solaris Energy Processing Module Emergency Lock 2 of 2 released. Access portals online.
Good, alright. Now the entire building is blue to let us know, good job, you did it, we're fixed. And so now I can head over there and go through the access portals. But before I do that, I am heading towards the spinny sound device. Unless I can hear from here, then I don't have to. Nope, definitely had to get pretty close. I like how the first one we ran to was actually transmitting stuff from a pretty far distance, but all of the other ones have been, yeah, you gotta get right up next to it. If you're gonna hear any kind of transmission from Earth, right up next to it.
You are receiving a Global Information Network update. Universally celebrated for his commitment to the preservation of the human race through space exploration, Olivier donated himself to Hardeman Aerospace as a living experiment after being diagnosed with terminal cancer at age 68.
Oh, dude had cancer?
Olivier contracted with the privately owned company under the condition that his remaining days were spent aboard the North Star 4 in service of its mission to create a renewable oxygen source suitable for off-world colonization.
Olivier.
Stay connected to Global Information Network stream.
I like how the newscast that we've been hearing has been really focused on Sebastian. Like, after everything else, like, oh, hold up, we gotta present our sob story. Sebastian, he's old, he had cancer, and he's a hero. And he's probably dead. So give us those ratings, everybody. We're the news network. Global News Network.
Personal log. Systems Specialist. McDonough, Andrew. 2 July 2037.
Ugh. That's what I need to feel more depressed because of Lucy playing her music. I don't know why I'm over here, but I feel like there's gotta be something in this direction. You know, maybe it'd be Sebastian.
Mission control to North Star. All major hand force systems damaged and offline. Manual repair required for EEV operation and launch. Do you copy?
I feel like that's a big oversight. Hey! Your entire space station got destroyed! Repair it before you can leave it. I mean, obviously they don't expect me to, like, physically repair this place, but what if the hand force systems were, like, completely shredded and not, like, in mostly intact buildings? For the core systems, that is. Then would I be fucked? That seems like an oversight. I should be able to operate the exit vehicle without having to repair the hand force systems. Okay. I have definitely been over here before. This is where we access one of the locks and then floated into the abyss of space. And then ended all the way up at Mobilis. Or, not Mobilis. Mobilis was the second area we went? Oh boy. Alright. We've done a bit of exploration in this direction. We're gonna head over there now. But I need to make my way into a building and get oxygen somewhere. Because, uh-oh. I made a turn I shouldn't have. There's gotta be oxygen out here somewhere. We're gonna keep things on the low side, so I don't just deplete everything. We have a bit of momentum that'll carry us around. Why is there an audio device there? I should have had that one before, but we just don't know. Oxygen, oh thank God. I don't even have to go inside, but I am gonna slightly navigate myself around these wires, because for all I know, I just can't see the electricity. And then I get zapped. Oh God, okay. We're making our way to the lock. This time it's not it's not locked off for us. We can actually access it. And then hope to not get impaled with whatever the hell that is. I think we'll be fine. Oh, it is probably gonna get activated once we get inside. Ooh, you know what? With us getting to the mainframe so soon, we might actually be able to... We're probably gonna get another upgrade. And, as I was saying beforehand, it's probably gonna be the boost. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 makes more sense than 1, 2, 4, 3. Unless maybe you're an alien. Maybe aliens have different forms of math. It could happen. I mean, it shouldn't, because math should be scientifically accurate. Just because you're halfway across the universe doesn't mean that 1 + 1 is gonna be a different number. But who are we to fucking say
Personal
anything?
transmission. Medical Officer Edwards, Liam, 12, June, 2037.
Big lie. Always looking over my shoulder, always expecting to be found out and strung up for my crimes. I'm not proud of the fact that I've been dishonest about my past to get to where I am today. It was what I had to do to survive. I took advantage of that opportunity and walked through an open door that would never have been available to me without her looking the other way all those years ago. She's my commander now, so
Oh, God.
there's loyalty. And a heavy amount of debt.
Oh, God! Zap! Okay, that's a karma zap. That's a karma zap. Ow. Did we use Liam to get what we wanted and like change the course of the station secretly? Oh God, Alex, what did you do? Well, while there might be more clues out there, I think a lot of the signs point to Alex getting in with Liam and using that to...
Biometrically scanning myself with this sobriety chip. I'm supposed to transmit my sober status to my regular group on Earth and my sponsor, Michael C. But I haven't attended a meeting or even transmitted to group in almost a month. Honestly, I'm not even sure why. I know they've got me worried. Wondering...
Wondering if I'm drinking that dank alcohol all the way up here in space. I mean, that would definitely be Hardiman's fault if, or the Hardiman Company's fault, if they gave alcohol to their astronauts in space when they knew they had a recovering alcoholic. Although, I guess to be fair, it's not like he's never gonna be, not a recovering alcoholic, right? There's always gonna be that stigma. Anyways, yeah, I think Alex was doing the do with Liam. And that made him feel really bad, and that's how come he's kind of talking about how he's feeling the urge to go back to alcohol.
Solaris system terminal. Mainframe online.
It's the guilt, man. It's the guilt.
Initializing hand 4 EVA diagnostic sequence.
I'm so glad we have these mainframes that
EVA boost repair
double as
detected.
EVA repair stations
Initialized EVA boost
and
repair.
also make cores for us.
EVA boost 100%. Exit hand 4 EVA diagnostic environment.
It makes no sense, actually. You'd figure they just have a full core or a full EVA repair station in the ship.
Cerebrum core corrupt. Cerebrum core fabrication required. Initiate cerebrum core fabrication. Cerebrum core fabrication complete. Cerebrum module repair required.
It's my favorite core. It's green. It's a very pleasant color, green too.
Power system reset. Power system reset complete and functioning at 59%. EVA propulsion system firmware corrupt. Current version update in progress. EVA mobility repair successful.
Okay, I now have the ability to boost when necessary, which will allow me to get to places faster, and I can appreciate that. Ow. Okay, there is something over here. On my radar, there's a huge white diamond shape around this place. And I'm heading away from it. There's something back there. Something I might need. Hold up, I'm going back. You know, I'm banging all around the place now. So we do have to be cautious with this boost because holy hell. It has a huge drain on our oxygen. That's fine. We'll mostly use it when we're inside of the ship or around a lot of places that can give us oxygen back. Or to give us one big push that we can use to keep a high momentum. It's gonna be super risky, but I think we'll manage. What is going on with this white diamond around us? There's no icons around here for repairing the system, so I think we're fine. We're just gonna move on. We're going back. We know where we have to go. We're gonna head back to the main station, repair the cerebrum core, and also get one of the filtration systems online now that we have our core. But there's also a couple of things floating about outside that I'm gonna check out because I saw one of those. Oh, thank God, this thing didn't start spinning. I mean, I guess it's pretty locked in, but I don't know anything about this station. It could have just retracted those lines, those poles, and then just started spinning erratically with the electricity going all about the place. I think there's a repair station somewhere around here. But maybe not. Maybe that was in some completely different part. I like how you can slightly see a reflection of our suit, but not the entire thing. It's very creepy. Okay, all right. I touched the big electricity spike thing. We're dying. Oh God. Just open the door, hon. Remember, everybody, when you get hit with electricity, just breathe. Oh, please tell me there's another one. Thank God. Okay. I need more oxygen. Alright, where are we heading? Where are we heading? If we want to get back into the main portion of our station, we have to head in that direction. Now, I want to check out the big floating dome. That's kind of my priority. Because I don't think we went inside of it, so that's where I'm heading right now. Oh God, I think my suit's pretty banged up. We don't have a repair station until we actually get back into the main portion of the ship. Am I sure I haven't been in there? It feels like something that I would have explored, just because, well, I have a pretty consistent curiosity about stuff. Here's a giant dome ball thing sitting in front of the airlock leading out of the station. Yeah, we might have just started in there. But I don't have a recollection of it. Alright. We're halfway through our oxygen reserves. We don't need to boost too much. Just little spurts, little tiny bursts.
None of this matters. The important part is that I'm clean. I'm getting through today, and I'm not going to die out here. Surely I'm not perfect. Who among us is? I'm helping you. And that's helping me. Thanks for letting me share.
Maybe I shouldn't go into this dome. It just annihilated the box. The oxygen box. It sent it flying out. Jesus. Oh, shit. Well, we found Liam.
Edwards.
I can at least get his personal item. He was clean for 2,169 days. That's a lot. And that's an understatement. I'm sorry, Liam. We'll get you out there, man. Right back out into space. Okay, I can only use one of my hands at the moment, so this isn't helping. Okay, fine. I'll respect the dead. So, at least we confirmed his body, but we didn't confirm the rest of his story. Who was he in the relationship with? Was it us? There's big implications about that, especially in terms of how, how morally wrong that is. Not to be in a relationship with the commander, but to be in a relationship with the commander and then do something that endangers the lives of your fellow crewmates because of that commander that you're in a relationship with. That's just all kinds of wrong. Oh my god. We're like using our power and previous debts to not only get in zero-G space bed with the dude, but also do other things. Oof. We gotta play footy. Alright. Is this heading back into the main portion of the ship? I'm not even sure. I'm just kind of flying towards it because it looks like it. It does. And I think we already looked at this. This is the one with information from Liam?
Error. Encrypted internal data transmission received. Sender, Hudson, Elizabeth, scientist. 16, June, 2037.
Alex, I have to tell you, I don't support this decision. Yes, it can work, but there are unknowns. We've all been up here too long. Everyone is burnt out. People are making mistakes. You are making mistakes. We've had enough close calls on this mission already. For once, can't we just play it by the book, do our jobs, and go home? Please? You don't always have to be the hero.
Oh my god, dude. This game is just like so much of blaming Alex because she is responsible. But oh my god, how many signs were there for her to ignore? Half of her crew is saying, hey, I don't really like the idea of this. She was outright denied by mission control. I love how she has absolutely nothing to say about this. She doesn't say she's feeling guilty about all of this or making any kind of revelations. Nope, it's all on us. All on us to go, oh wow, Alex, you fucked up. Which makes for not a lot of character building.
Hand for EVA repair sequence complete. Vital signs stable.
I'm not responsible for this space station getting fucked up, I can tell you that. Let me have a quick refresher of what's going on here. Commander, I reviewed your Spiritus production plan, I had a review, you're tracking positively, and I remain optimistic. Yeah, that was before we made the drastic changes in June. Son of a bitch. What up? I gotta repair again because I smacked myself into a wall. I wish there was a way to tell how much damage we have taken. Like, maybe there is and I'm just not seeing it. I mean, oh, hold up, alright. Obviously, the visor cracks are a pretty good indication that we have taken damage. But I just mean, sometimes when you're passing by EVA repair places,
Vital signs stable.
Han just goes, oh, your suit is operating at 51% capacity. And so does that mean there's just like a solid bar draining down? That we just can't see? How do I know my suit integrity? What will happen if I'm at like 30% suit integrity? We don't know, because the game doesn't tell us. Hey, we're back here. We are 3/4 of the way done with fixing up this place. Or at least getting the cores online. Salvus emergency escape vehicle. Yep, that's it down there. That's how come I can't get into it. Didn't read the signs. I still find it absolutely silly. You have to have the station in working order for the emergency vehicle to work. That's backwards. That is so backwards.
Cerebrum module repair required.
Alright. I don't think I even need to go to those. I think I just need to immediately head up to here and install the Cerebrum. I think there's a full oxygen thing over to the side, like that, yeah. I'm just gonna keep boosting forward. It actually doesn't feel like you're going too much faster. But every little bit helps, right? The fucking hitting the leaf disoriented me for a second. Oh, God. We're not in full control. Or rather, we are in full control. I thought we were, we have an automated thing. Does that happen sometimes? Sometimes she just wanders into a structure all by herself without any input from you. Once you reach it, at least.
Mission control to North Star. Solar power mainframe repaired and online. AV systems charge status active. Over.
Okay, alright. So I'll give them credit on that. I guess that's the reason how come we need to do all these repairs. Because the emergency vehicle isn't working without all of its core systems. We have to repair its comm systems, we have to repair it and charge up the vehicle in the first place, and all sorts of things. Still think it's dumb. Still think it's dumb that this thing isn't just ready to go at a moment's notice. It's like if you were on a ship and you had to inflate a life raft or whatever, but you had to do it all by hand. Whereas most life rafts, or at least most decent life rafts that I've seen, have like a thing that you can pull to inflate it.
Activating mobile.
It's like when the emergency is happening, that's not when you want the thing to be taking a while to actually deploy.
System damaged and offline. Initializing diagnostic sequence. Cerebrum core corrupt. Mainframe offline. Cerebrum module inactive. Mobile system repair required for Salvus EEV propulsion system operation. Locate system mainframe. Fabricate Cerebrum core. Repair Cerebrum module.
Yeah. In order to fix my propulsion systems on the ship, I have to fix the mobilis area of this station.
Mission control to North Star. EEV propulsion reserves currently at 14%. Current calculations require minimum propulsion reserve levels of 63% to reach Earth atmosphere. Propulsion mainframe repair required. Over.
When I get back on Earth, I am going to complain to so many people in control, and then I'm probably going to get arrested. Because this is all Alex's fault. She made decisions that got everybody killed.
personal data transmission received. Sender, Hudson, Emily. 12
Emily Hudson.
June 2037.
Oh,
Hello, Alex. Just checking
that's
in on
their
you and
mother's
Elizabeth.
name.
I haven't heard much from her lately. That's unlike her. I know you are both being stretched thin up there. You've got to be after all this time. Try to keep everything in perspective. What you two are doing, Spiritus, Luna, is important. Lean on each other when it's hard, like you've always done. You are family to us. You always have been, and you always will be. Anyway, give Elizabeth a hug for me, and tell her to VidCon her mother more frequently.
Ow. Okay. Now we understand the relationship a little bit more, now that we listen to it again. We're not related to Elizabeth. We're just longtime friends with Elizabeth. So much so that we're referred to as if we're family. Got you. Is this just the same thing again? Probably. I just flung it over there. Alright. Let us read this all. Snooping. We can already see that there's an argument going on. June 15th. Oh yeah. Hey, what's going on with you? You were super short with me on Spiritus rounds today, and that stuff with Edwards was just weird and out of character for you. Did I do something? Hello? Come on, don't do this. You know stuff like this spins me out. I'm gonna be up all night now. I can't be up all night. I've got a station to run, Winky Face. Okay then, whatever it is, don't let it affect our work today or the rest of the crew. Try not to undermine me as a leader. I need you focused on new solutions for Spiritus and getting through the next few months incident-free. I'm under a lot of pressure here. My whole career depends on being ready for Luna 2. I'm counting on you, Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth. Jesus Christ. Always about you. I'll just drop everything here and ignore all of my problems so we can focus on you and your fragile ego again. So infuriating. You can be such a gross narcissistic monster sometimes. Let's just get through this and go home. Jesus Christ. That's a wonderful friendship you've got going on there, gals. Oh, wow. Call Mom. Butterflies, love thing. Maybe Liam was in a relationship with Elizabeth. And not Alex. Fuck if I know. Who the hell is Mackenzie? Or Reblondo? John Reblondo? Mackenzie Carlton, flight engineer? Well, it's a good thing they're not up here. They'd be dead too, more than likely. I don't even know how he survived. Just fortune, I guess. Decent placement. We still have no idea what the fuck happened. We've gone through this entire place, and we can only make a safe assumption that, oh, well, something hit the station on the day that McDonald was supposed to be leaving, and more than likely it's our fault. But we haven't gotten real confirmation, like an audio log just before the accident of someone going, we're picking up a meteor storm, or hundreds of millions of space debris coming in to make contact. Oh, this isn't gonna look good. Everybody brace for impact! I don't think in space you'd get any dramatic music when bad shit happens. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, fly just right past me. Almost kill me. So when we last came here, Mission Control said something about this place being particularly dangerous for our suits, and that it would damage us up possibly. And I'm wondering if that's any kind of true. I'm wondering if they were just saying that as a general thing that goes across this entire space station. Yeah, the entire place is screwed up. It might screw you over.
Error. Encrypted personal log. Scientist. Hudson. Elizabeth. 12. April. 2037.
Alex is pushing the limits of our entire extraction process. Hard. Harder than I ever would, but I can't argue with the results. Spiritus is producing breathable oxygen from terrestrial plant life off-world. Food production is a success as well. Everything tests clean. There's been a few scary moments, and everyone misses home, but this is working.
Well, how well did it work out? A month later, you were starting to yell at us. But I guess to be fair, we probably didn't initiate our new plan until June. I think that's when everything kind of went wrong. And so, like, we had proposed the idea way back in March. We were trying to figure things out. And then in June, we were finally like, okay, we need to do something or else we're not going to get our Luna 2 mission. And I need that Luna 2 mission.
Personal data transmission received. Hudson, Emily, 23, June, 2037.
Hello, Elizabeth. I hope you're doing well up there. I'll never get used to saying that. Elizabeth, I just wanted to say that I know your father and I weren't always supportive of your choices, and we wanted a different life for you. But after the accident and being on my own for so long now, I can see that we were wrong. Everything you've accomplished and the work you're doing, I'm just so proud. I know your father would be too, but he was. I know you two never reconciled before he died, but he loved you in his own flawed way. I saved a box of books from his classroom. Maybe when you get home, you can find some closure there. I never know how to end these. Say hello to Alex for me. I'm glad you two are together out there taking care of each other all these years later. I love you. Is this how I turn this off? Is it automatic?
I'm not gonna touch on that one too much. I feel like that one hits a little too close to home. But don't want to get smacked by that. I just barely managed to not get smacked in the face. I got a little bit risky. I'm trying to head over there, but I don't see any oxygen containers in nearby proximity. I also have no general idea of what I should be fixing up. Whoa. What is that over there? Looks like a spaceship. I want to check it out. This is probably a really bad idea, because I'm not seeing any oxygen things nearby it, but I want to hear what it has to say. Maybe it'll just transmit something else, you know? One of the space stations or one of the satellite things transmitted a crew transmission, which it probably shouldn't be, considering that these are probably like personal logs, but hey. Nope, just more news.
You are receiving a global information network update. Despite global adoption of the Digital Anonymity Act of 2024, which prohibits the use of anonymous digital interactions after a decade of internet-related violence and terrorist acts, the online community is erupting with unproven theories convicting North Star 4 survivor Alex Oshima as the direct cause of the accident leading to the death of her crew. Private and classified information about Oshima, her past in the North Star mission itself, is now being illegally shared and globally used against her despite the absence of concrete evidence or proof of that. Ottoman Aerospace has yet to release any official statement regarding their efforts to bring Commander Oshima back to Earth safely. For instant updates, stay connected to Global Information Network stream.
Holy shit, dude. Even the world is against Alex at this point. What redeemable qualities does this chick have? The game really hasn't told us much. All we know is that she's a space commander. And that means that, well, in some regards, she did well in school. And gets results. but not the kinds that we want to keep. Obviously. Alright, I have lost the direction I need to go, so I am gonna use my compasses and realign myself. Whenever it's pointing directly forward and it's showing us the biggest margin, that's when we're going the right way. Come on, turn it around. Okay. Now I just need to get my direction. I have no idea where the hell I'm going. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be that direction? Oh god. I'm just drifting out into space while trying to get my bearings. Let me look at this place. So there's the main station. We flew by that and through that debris field, but did we go over there? Ah, alright. That's where we're heading. Along that station for the Mobilis. I wonder what kind of things we're gonna have to fix up here. Like before we had to unlock the power system for the Solaris area. We had to align the arrays for the Vocalis area. I'm also just really realizing the way they named all these places. Ah yes, Solaris for the place that gets solar power. Ah yes, Vocalis for the place that allows people to communicate. Ooh, Mobilis for the place that provides thruster power. I see what you did there, scientists.